Hi there, welcome back. Today we dive deep into the episodes 9 and 10. Let's start with Dongju. Poor guy, he's in the hospital bed, unconscious, bruised, and breathing through sheer willpower. Tae Yun shows up and in a rare tender moment tells him, "I can't live without you." Say what? When did this happen? Yes, this is our first real hint that Tae Yun truly cares about Dongju. But wait, who's watching this Terry man-to-man confession? Il-do, the cold-hearted daddy killer. And here's where the magic happens. If my son cares for this guy, can I still go through with the kill? And boom, redemption arc unlocked. Just as Dongju is about to get shanked by one of Yang Seon's goons, Il-do swoops in like a Korean Batman and injects the dude in the neck with the syringe destined for Dongju. No more Mr. Assassin. Apparently, Il-do has a heart now. And we're not done. After saving Dongju, Il-do and our main man have a heated heart-to-heart conversation. Dongju's like, "You saved me, I leave you alone." Fair enough, but Il-do takes his rage out of the fallen goon, beating him while visibly suffering. It's a very emotional scene. You can see the frustration in his eyes while he's slapping the other man that tried to kill Dongju. Very emotional, very powerful, very intense scene. In the meantime, Chairman Gangcheon is losing it mentally, like literally, he's losing his mind. He walks out of his own yard and forgets how to get back, and guess who's finding him? Like, guess who? His youngest son, Seon U, aka our sweet cinnamon roll with secret hair vibes. Back to the action. Dongju saves Eunam from Yang Seon's men. Again, he's becoming her unofficial bodyguard at this point. Then, an iconic scene happens. Dongju walks into Yang Seon's house like a king. But the loyal dog pulls a gun. Yang Seon screams, "Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him!" In that moment, Dongju hits with his speakerphone trick. "I'm on a call with President Lee." Suddenly, Yang Seon freezes. Respect level, elder god status. And in this freezing second moment, Dongju grabs the gun, flips the script, and delivers the coldest line in the series. "I'll kill you when your death finally satisfies my revenge. I'll kill you when your death finally satisfies my revenge." At Daesan Group, Il-do's promotion denied. Yang Seon goes full toddler tantrum and hits him over the head with his own office title plaque. There's blood, there's a lot of shame, and there's one of the most intense scenes while Il-do tries to wipe up his blood from his office title plaque. In that moment, Yang Seon gives him the pettiest look ever. Like he's actually having pity on Il-do. I think it's so, the whole scene, it's so sad, but also so intense. It speaks a lot about Il-do and it speaks a lot about Yang Seon. So right in this moment, we can see and we are so convinced that Il-do actually is a puppet, a pawn in Yang Seon's play, game, chess, whatever. And we understand that Il-do actually, he doesn't even have his own actions. All he does is what Yang Seon tell him to do. That's why the scene is so intense, because it is like, I'm gonna show you that I can do my job, or what you're trying to give me to do. So yes, it's incredibly intense, this scene. Now, on the other hand, Doggy finally re-enters the story, warning Seon U and his mother to stay out of her family. But after she did that, Dongju finally tells Seon U the truth about his identity, that he is the heir of Daesan group. And after this moment like that, we can see another sparkle in Seon U's eyes. And I have to admit, I didn't expect that, because till now Seon U was a sweet kid, right in his place, doing his own business. And from the moment that he found out who his father is, his face and his eyes totally changed. Clearly, this boy now has billionaire dreams bubbling under the surface. Things get even juicier with a single photo. This picture reveals all the buried truths. Dongju is actually Il-do's son, but Il-do doesn't know at this point. Dogi was in love with Il-do from the beginning, but she married Eunam's father. Meanwhile, Eunam tries to crawl back to Hichol after asking for the divorce, but he finally grows the backbone and kicks her out. And when I say finally, he says, I'll pay the money that you have to pay because you want to divorce me. And he actually throw a bag at her feet so she can walk out of his house faster. So yes, it was about time. Do you trust Il-do's redemption?